All that and so much more coming up this morning. Fox Business Network Susan Lee, Chief Market Strategist at Third Seven Advisors Michael Block, and Republican strategist, former Trump surrogate, former Republican convention Deputy Press Secretary Erin Elmore. Great to see you one and all. I hope you had a lovely
Friday.
I know. I hope you had a lovely Thanksgiving, but we're back to business.
Yeah, we are.
And some of these retailers
here, I can get to the United States, and once they let me go, I can do what I want. So there's a lot going on here that the president isn't talking about that's going on behind the scenes.
Erin.
Yeah, hi, Kelly. Erin Elmore here. Good morning. We know that immigration is a huge issue for the Trump voter and the Trump base. What do you think the right play is here? We know the Ninth Circuit is trying to control the situation, but what do you think the right play is? What do you tell the president to do?
Yeah, and you know what? Everyone's complaining about Donald Trump talking about the politicized court, but let's face it, you had, okay, so this is not the Ninth Circuit, but it's the district court that things
is what you're saying, basically, and that's the beauty of courts, is that their precedent shows you what they're going to likely do in the future, and in this case, they're not relying on their own precedent, and it is politics.
Exactly. I mean,
star Rita Ora was lip-syncing at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Macy's and John Legend coming to the singer's defense. We have the very latest. Did you think the people on the floats were singing live? Here to with me this morning to break it all down, Fox Business Network Susan Lee, Chief Market Strategist at Third Seven Advisors Michael Block, and Republican strategist, former Trump surrogate, former Republican convention Deputy Press Secretary Erin Elmore. Come on.
I believe Santa Claus is real, so, you know, don't
Santa
ask
Claus
me.
is real.
It was so cold out there. Did you really expect her to sing? Right? It was like 19 degrees.
It was the fact that the track was so off.
Elmore, good morning. Our reporter here at Fox Business, Hillary Vaughn, said she's seeing a lot of millennials hitting the stores, which is a little bit surprising. We think they're always into technology and doing that online shopping. Why do you think that is? Millennials are out there hitting the stores.
Well, I think there's something to be said about seeing the product that you want in person and that excitement of being in store.
Amazing video coming up. Here to break it all down this morning, Fox Business Network Susan Lee, Chief Market Strategist at Third Seven Advisors Michael Block, and Republican strategist, former Trump surrogate, former Republican convention Deputy Press Secretary Erin Elmore. Erin, I'm going to get to the president's tweet. I don't feel like I've talked to you enough this morning. So the president just tweeted, and I'm going to get your reaction really quickly. Here's what the president says. Really good criminal justice reform has a true shot at major bipartisan support. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell and Chuck Schumer have a real chance to do something so badly needed in our country. Already passed with a big vote in-house would be a major victory for all.
Right, because it's been so divisive. Right now, it's Republicans vote one way and Democrats vote another way, and there's really no sort of civility anymore. And I think he really wants to get things accomplished in a bipartisan fashion because we haven't seen that in the last 2 years. And I also think he's looking forward to 2020.
Well, I will argue that the president, based on just the language that he enjoys using sometimes, it's not about civility, it's about results.
Yeah.
That it's not about getting along in terms of not calling each other names. It's actually passing things that benefit all America.
Absolutely, because he has the best interest of the American people at heart, whereas some of these people in the Senate and the House that are so worried about their re-elects and their elections and just sort of banging their fist on principle aren't so focused on those goals.
So instead of investigations in the House, maybe we get actual things getting done. He's talking about the Senate, but
I agree. Well, I think, focusing on the Hillary Clinton stuff and dredging all of that up again, let's be more like the markets. Let's be forward-looking, right? So I think that that's what should be the big focus here. And Hillary Clinton's stuff back, it's old news, and I think we have to move on from all of it.
Well, maybe she's going to run again.
I mean, that would be Christmas come early for the Republicans.
It would indeed. So we'll move on this Friday, yes. Black Friday, in full swing. Question.
Hi, good morning. How are you? So we see this Black Friday, now the uptick in sales and retail. What about in your sector, in the hospitality and food business?
Well, anytime people are on the street, they're going to be buying lunch, dinner, breakfast out. The companies that provide great customer service and get people in and out and make it affordable.
Thank you all. Happy Black Friday. Charles, I want to show you this. Royce Aaron's son drew this of me and the president. I love you. I knew I'd make you laugh.
That was a good one. I can't wait for mine. Please, I'm putting it on speed. Give me my. Have to do mine.
We will make it happen.
Working on
Thank
it
you
today.
very much.
We'll get it done today.
Good morning and good everyone. I'm Charles.